Hare Krishna. Welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada's quote, followed by Srila Prabhupada's Leela Amrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Sadhu Sevani Mataji will be reciting the slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्री His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Holiness भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूपविलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। Sri Namamrita, the nectar of the holy name. One engaged in the chanting the holy name becomes free from the bodily conception and attached to serving the Lord. A person properly initiated by a bona fide spiritual master and engaged in chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, gradually becomes free from the conception of I and mine and becomes attached to the Lord's transcendental loving service in one of the 5 transcendental relationships. Such transcendental service is not a subject matter for gross and subtle bodies. Only when one can understand that there is no difference between the Supreme and His name can one be situated in Krishna consciousness. At such time, one no longer needs to make grammatical adjustments. Rather, one becomes more interested in petitioning the Lord. Hare Krishna, O my Lord, O energy of the Lord, please engage me in your service. Teachings of the Lord Chaitanya. Srila Prabhupada quote, 12th August. Kirtana means both lecturing and chanting with music. The chanting with music is especially attractive for mass of people, but talking from philosophical point of view on Krishna consciousness is also a chanting. Letter to Upendra, August 12, 1968. Srila Prabhupada Leelamrita. Also behind Abhaya stands his nephew Tulsi and his brother Krishna Charana. Sitting on the far right is Abhaya's sister Rajeshwari, dressed in a widow's white sari, holding Sulakshamna, Abhaya's daughter, on her lap. Sulakshamna is also squirming, her foot jutting towards the photographer. In the center sits Gauramohan. His face is shriveled and his whole body is emaciated with age. He is also wearing a white kurta and dhoti. His hand seems to be moving actively on his lap, perhaps with palsy. He is short and small and old. Abhay traveled frequently throughout northern India, intent on expanding his sales. It was not usual for him to be gone a few days in a week, and sometimes a week or more at a time, as he traveled from one city to another. The pharmaceutical industry was just beginning in India, and doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies were eager to buy from a competent, gentlemanly agent who called on them from Bose Laboratory of Calcutta. He would travel by train and stay in hotels. He liked the feeling of freedom from home that traveling afforded. But real drive was servicing accounts and getting new ones. That was his business. Riding in a third class, unreserved compartment was often uncomfortable. The only seats were benches, which were often dirty, and passengers were permitted to crowd on without reservations. But that is how Abhay traveled, hundreds of miles every week. As the train moved between towns, he would see that numberless small villages and then the country land that spread out before him on either side of the tracks. At every stop, he would hear the cries of tea vendors as they walked alongside the train windows. Chai, chai, tea. The British had introduced it, and now millions of Indians were convinced that they could not get through the morning without their little glass of hot tea. As a strict Vaishnava, Abhay never touched it, but his wife, much to his displeasure, was becoming a regular tea drinker. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभुजी दंडवत प्रणाम.
Dandavat pranam.
Bhagavad Gita 11.25 दंश्राकारालानि च ते मुखानि दृष्ट्वैव कालानलसन्निभानि दिशो न जाने न लब च शर्मा प्रसिद्ध देवेशे जगन्निवासा. Translation. O Lord of Lords, O refuge of the worlds, please be gracious to me. I cannot keep my balance, seeing thus your blazing death like face and awful teeth. In all directions I am bewildered. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.11.15 भूतये पंचभिर आरब्धैर् योषित पुरुष एव हि तयोर्व्यवायत् सम्भूतिर् योषित पुरुषयोरिह. Translation. The creation of the material world begins with the five elements, and thus everything, including the body of a man or a woman, is created of these elements. By the sexual life of man and woman, the number of men and women in this material world is further increased. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 4.156 पूरी देखई सेवक सब सम्मान करीला क्षीर प्रसाद दिया तारे भिक्षा करैला. Translation. When the priest of Gopinath saw Madhvendra Puri again, he offered all respects to him and giving him the sweet rice prasadam, made him eat. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. श्री श्री राधा रासबिहारी भगवान की जय. ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय. गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय. सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय. गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु की जय. शील प्रभुपाद की जय. मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय. संवेत भक्त वृंद की जय. हिज होलीनेस गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. We have seen in our Shastra how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says about the story where the hunter and Narad Muni. The hunter was very much interested in killing and half killing. But when Naraji told him that you should either kill him completely or leave him, why you're keeping? Because he says that I get enjoyment when They are half dead. So this is very wrong. You'll have to suffer for all these karmas in the next life and for what you are doing, all these things, for your family. Go and ask your family whether they are going to come and be a part of your sinful life. When he goes back and the family says, it is your business, what you are doing. We are your family, you have to maintain. What you do, we will not come for it. So the association of Naradji and uh, the rebuff from the family that she got, his eyes to open, Mrigari, his eyes to open. And he came back to Naradji. Naradji gave him the holy name. And when he started the holy name, he was above the bodily conception of life. Prabhupada says here that once a person starts chanting, he starts understanding that he is not this body. The body is a sadhana, is an instrument which has some purpose. Without that purpose, this body is useless. It has to reach a destination. It is called as a vehicle. A vehicle is meant to take the passenger to a destination. We as a soul are uh, the passenger in this body, and the destination is to go back to the spiritual world. That is the only destination of this body. If we do not use this body properly, and we do not distinguish ourselves between the body and the soul, then the purpose of this human life is defeated. The holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, help us to elevate ourselves from the bodily conception and help us to reach to our destination. There are Gun Kirtan and there are Nam Kirtan. Nama Kirtan is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And Guru Kirtans are all the Leelas which we hear and we talk. That also is Kirtan. That's why this Brihad Kirtan is given, Brihad Kirtan. The books are also given as Kirtan department, Sankirtan department. Here, very nice, we are listening to Srila Prabhupada's family life, worldly life. How he used to save money going third class, this thing. Ultimately, he was a businessman. He wanted to save money. And one another thing, very nicely, we can see how Lord had arranged weeks and weeks of separation from the family because of the business. So that attachment was not there from the beginning with the family. Because for weeks and weeks, he used to go for creating sales in North India. So that attachment for the family was reducing every time. And one very important thing, Srila Prabhupada says, this tea was introduced by the Britishers. In the olden days, the cow used to be there in everyone's house, and they used to drink the cow milk, which helps to increase the tissues, not the buffalo milk, which creates heart attack in the body. And this tea concept was to make the Indian addictive. Like today, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, they want to become the people addictive and it becomes necessity. So they were successful, the Britishers, in creating this necessity as a tea for every household. And he never touched it because he was a Vaishnava from the beginning. But as we know, Lord had planned that the wife had to become an auntie. She was a very nice drinker of the tea. Huh? So we are seeing how the Lord is arranging everything for the future thing for him. Hmm? Here Arjuna is able to see, Danta Karala Mukha Drishtve na Kala Asina Bhana Disho na Jane na Labhe na Sharma Prasiddha Deva Jagana Nivasa. Huh? I'm not the blazing fire and the awful teeth of the Kala Rupa, and in all direction I'm getting bewildered. Please tell me who you are and what is your purpose. So here, in Dhruv Maharaj, Swayambhu Munu is now giving him the cause of the creation and the material thing. Sometimes people get carried away in the devotional life, so sometimes we have to check. A check and balance has to be there through a senior person. Otherwise, we may get carried away in what we are doing and we may get lost our destination. So here, Swayambhu Muni is checking Dhruv Maharaj and making him understand to stop the war. Here we see in CC, Madhavendra Puri reaches Yamuna, is in ecstasy, is dancing, jumping, and the Pujari saw the same Madhavendra Puri coming back. He was so happy. And he gave him the kheer, what Lord had eaten. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.